Hey guys, it's Miss Neen. I wanted to make another video for you. I've had several of you reach out. You're doing your assignments. You had questions about Freckle and about just the reading assignments in general. So I thought that we would take some time this morning to kind of walk through it together and look at these assignments together so that you can have a better understanding of how to practice using Freckle and how to complete your reading assignments. Since I think most of you understand Common Lit, but I may make a Common Lit video as well. And so what I've done is I've logged in as a student so that you could see the student portal. I've logged in as Sincere, and if Sincere hasn't gotten on yet, but if he decides to get online, then I'll remake him an account. So when you come into Freckle, it's going to show you that you have an assignment and it wants you to get started. If you don't have that, then you need to message me. And I'll make sure that you have an assigned assignment. Okay, and see, it will show you your assignments for science, social studies, math, and so far you'll probably just have something for ELA, and it says it requires pre-test, okay, and it shows it's on here twice because you have a reading and you have a writing section. So we'll start with the reading. And then it's going to require you to take the pre-test that that I showed you in the last video. And I've actually already walked through this, but again, like I said, I don't want to actually give you the answers. So what I'm going to do is pause the video, I'll go through this, and then I'll come back to the assignment section. Okay, so I'm back. I know it's probably just a few seconds for you, but I took the time to go through the pre-test so we could be here, which is where you have your assignments in your backpack right here. You have word study, skills practice, and library. So let's just click on word study so we can kind of see what that is. Again, there's a pre-test for this. It's going to have you listen to words and do different things so that you can it can see what level you're on to do the word study. And it's going to be similar for skills practice, and those are individual skills, 5th grade skills that you can practice. And then there's the library, and the library is where you can the different stories to read. So I'm going to click on nonfiction, and here we have biographies, careers, food, personal interest, science, social studies, technology. And so you can come here and just explore different reading passages based on what you're interested in. So if you're interested in basketball, they have that. If you're interested in legendary creatures, even teddy bears, golf. So these are just different, passages that you can read based on the things that you're interested in. And then, of course, we have fiction also. Remember, I told you that we're going to do a focus on nonfiction, but if you want to read fantasy story, that's what The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is. We've studied about that. They have different fantasy stories. The Lone She-Wolf, the Red Witch, and the Grey Goddess. So you can choose any of these. But last week I assigned you a Freckle assignment, and that's what I want to focus on today. Just the zookeeper. Here it is. And I had very few of you that actually have completed this, and that's why I wanted to make the video. I'm going to come back this afternoon and make another video, or maybe tomorrow, and make another video where I actually go over this with you and help you with the answers. But first, I want to give everybody time to go over the zookeeper, to answer your questions on the side, and to really give this a good effort, and then we can go over it together. Of course, if you have any questions, please reach out. I know Sage has been interacting a lot. Ozma, Rondell, who else? Vasante. I've had several of you who, Lyrica, Lanaya, who are actively trying, and I know Sage had some questions about another passage, and I'll make a video about that, the egg passage, this afternoon, but I really want to give you time to actually go over it and work on it on your own. So if y'all can do that today, and then tomorrow we're going to spend some time going over these, looking at the answers, see what we understand, what we don't understand, and then doing the writing part. So when you finish the zookeeper and the egg, those are the ones I want you to focus on. If you didn't get to the baby story or the son, I'd like you to try. But if you didn't finish those, just give me a shout out, send me a message, and then of course subscribe to our 5th grade YouTube channel if you get time. And then I'll check back in with you and we'll go over some of these answers. All right.